creative process 10. These videos, which are broken down into 3 different sections, just showcase you of who I am as a videographer. So if you like to hear stories, feel free to continue to watch. Wagwan, my name is Tyski, and if you're new to my channel, I'm a content creator, filmmaker, YouTuber, and if you're about that, feel free to scroll through my channel to see if there's anything that benefits you. But right now, my creative process 10, there's been a lot going on this past month. So let me ask you something. Have y'all ever rented your gear? It's actually pretty easy to rent your gear when you do these simple steps.
All these people that post the generic pictures of it online, I don't trust it because I'm like, I need to see that you actually like own this equipment. Like getting it from like eBay and they're posting the picture of the like Target one.
Oh yeah,
like the like corporate like picture. I'm like,
yeah, it's a little bit too sketchy.
It's sketch. I'm like,
we're renting cameras, by the way, and it's my homeboy Jake, and he's renting all his cameras out. It's gonna be fun to see where his journey goes with that, because I've rented my camera once, felt a little scared about it, but shout out to the homie. Obviously I was trustworthy for him. That was my first time doing that, so now he's making a business out of it. That's something that y'all need to do for yourselves to make some money. It's a good investment to look into renting your gear. Taking pics of your gear, pricing your gear, and posting it on any social platform such as Facebook or even your website. This can probably benefit you if you have a lot of gear that you don't want to sell for less, because we all know how that works. So renting gear is pretty interesting. Me personally, I got enough gear that I use on a daily, so I don't really find myself doing it. But if you are looking for renting gear for yourself, especially if you have a lot of gear that you don't want to sell, then it's probably best to look into. Now let me ask you this: where's the furthest place you've gone that filmmaking has taken you? I'm talking about the expense were paid and all that stuff, etc. So I had a last minute trip to Oregon, which I've never been, and this trip was definitely some unexpected content. Ready to take me to the airport?
No.
And still to this day, like honestly, if I'm being real with you, it just still blows my mind that my career has been able to take off like this much when shooting content for like other creators or just like other people and stuff, etc. Like this is still a great opportunity, and it's still growing as a process as I keep going through my journey, and I really am very thankful for how far I've gotten so far. If there's one thing that's tedious about just traveling in general, is just figuring out transportation, because that's always been like my worst standpoint. But yeah. Okay, let me update you about what's really going on with this whole trip and why I'm here in Oregon and all that stuff, etc. I'm here because I'm babysitting my girl's uncle's daughter for legal court reasons. I don't want to get into it. The point is, he doesn't have that many people that he can rely on out here, so that's why I had to fly out here. So yeah, this is just literally how the whole trip is going. This is gonna be an interesting experience because I'm not a babysitter, so babysitting seems kind of challenging to me. We're literally just gonna go back to his house and his apartment, and I guess I'm going to learn how to be a babysitter. The good part is this experience has gained me some knowledge to ready myself for my future self. So, you know, that's a good thing. But, you know, this trip still had some complications. Honestly, I woke up one morning and the homie came out of his room, looked out the window, and he was like, "Bro, your car is gone." I looked outside and I parked there literally right there, and I was like, "Yo, why is it gone?" Turns out he forgot to tell his landlord that I was going to be staying for the crib for a minute, and yeah, I gotta go get the car. I'm annoyed because I'm trying to edit and make some content and was trying to shoot for the morning. I gotta go through all this whole situation, which is so unnecessary. This is by far the most, I don't care, I got content out of this. Oregon really blew my mind when I saw how wide open their trees and their forests were, and how rich, thick greens their like lifestyle was out there. That's definitely not no Cali. Like Cali definitely has some form of it, but not like how Oregon does. With these trees, just made me feel like I was kind of in the Shinobi world with Naruto, if y'all even watched that. But this is possibly one of the most greatest experiences that I've had, considering as a creator. It's kind of gave me some time to vibe out on. So you're probably thinking, where's the main content of this trip? Yes, I really did go there just to babysit, but I had to make some content out of it somehow. For quite some time now, I've been wanting to make a breakdown video of how other creators do their videos. And because Oregon has like the healthier forest compared to Cali, I decided to do a breakdown video of Aiden Robbins and how he films his videos. If you know who Aiden Robbins is, or you've seen his type of content, then you know Oregon has that kind of feel from, I think he's in North Carolina. This shit turns on. If you're hearing that noise right over there, I'm completely sorry, that's just the pool thing. So As of recently, I started getting into portrait videos for myself, my friends, my family, and clients. The description of a portrait video is to capture the likeness, personality, the mood of the character that you're shooting that portrait for. So my question is this: how do you shoot a portrait video for a friend that you haven't seen in like mad years? Alright, so let me give you a quick background about what I'm doing today. So I'm helping my homie doing like a portrait video for his like workout sessions. He's actually my first friend in my existence of my life. I haven't talked to him or seen him in the longest time, but it's great to like reconnect. So I'm really looking forward to like what we can come up today. So yeah, let's get it started.
I've never had a suitcase before. Yeah, so it's first. Pretty much this is the plan. We're just gonna be pretty authentic.
So when creating portrait videos, they're definitely not as hard, especially when you got a strategy. After all, I figured out the strategy, so if you want to know about that strategy, feel free to click up here. That's going to teach you how to learn how to do a portrait video for other creators. Well, this has been my creative process 10. If you like this video, feel free to like it. But if you want to see more videos like these, feel free to subscribe. It's entirely up to you guys. One moment before you click off, I have a giveaway if you guys want to enter. Click down the link below for the giveaway entry. Really simple. You'll just watch this video and it'll tell you how to get to the entry. Make it do what it is, what it doesn't, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.